This Steve Dangle podcast clip. Well, I just want to give a little shout out to Betway before we get into it. It's one of the most trusted voices in sports betting in both Canada and around the world.
Where's
round? It's around. It's big and it's around.
Unless it's actually square.
And also flat.
Good question. I mean, listen, I'm not going to dispute that right now. But
Why not?
Flash.
Get into it.
Is that not what Betway is about?
I don't think we need. Maybe we could bet on it. I don't know.
Is the Earth flat? I'm giving you minus 450 odds.
I bet it's round.
Betway is the sports betting app that puts you, the customer, at the forefront. It's simple. It's fun. It's safe to bet with Betway. With a large selection of betting options and sports, as well as strong promotions and fair odds, what are you waiting for? Head on over to Betway and bet your way. You got to be 19 years or older to play. And please, as always, play responsibly. I wanted to ask about the third line, which has been steady Eddie all week or all winter long. And it doesn't seem to matter who's on it. It's always David Kampf is playing well. And he always gets like a chance a game, which is shocking to me.
Shorthanded too.
Yeah.
They're awesome shorthanded. I love them.
So what my question is, what of Mikheyev, Kampf, Engvall, and Kasha do you like the best? What combo do you like the best? Because I like the Mikheyev, Kampf, Kasha thing, but the problem is, in that situation, I always find that it's Mikheyev that gets sprung, and then you may as well close your eyes because it's not going in.
Man,
I know he's
so fast.
I know he's so fast, and I know he's got 11 goals, and he got his goal last night. But Ilya Mikheyev has stone hands.
He's a hell of an empty netter.
He earned the empty netter.
You know what? He's underrated bang and crash guy.
Okay.
Like, a lot of his goals have come from in front of the net. And I mean, we know he's going to be the first one there. So that's good. But yeah, the breakaway, I mean, he'd be better off hard stopping and just taking a slap shot.
Ideally for me, Robertson's not in the lineup.
Really?
Yeah. And then I run with probably Kasha up with Willie and JT.
Yeah. Well, and then
or Kerfoot.
You keep Clifford over Robertson because what do you have Robertson on the fourth line for?
Yeah.
So why do you ideally not have him in the lineup?
I don't think he's there yet. I think Robertson needs some more seasoning. He runs around a lot, which is fun, but I don't think it's the type of hockey the Leafs need to be playing in the playoffs. And I think there's more talented forwards who will help you win 4-7 because that's the whole goal here. And I think Kasha needs to be a little higher in the lineup. And you're not going to waste Kerfoot's minutes. Kerfoot's so talented. And Robertson's the odd man out to me. He's not going to play on the fourth line. Like, he's like, that should be Clifford or Simmons.
He's going to come back next year and be an absolute monster.
Who's it? Robertson?
Robertson. But he's not there yet.
No, sometimes injury prone. I mean, what's he going to do? Are there any push-ups you can do for your bones? He broke his leg, man. Like, I think he's a super hard-working, determined kid. I think he's going to be first in the gym, last out, and he's going to be great next year. We're just not there yet.
I just want to shout Jesse out here for being Nostradamus because David Alter, friend of the show, just tweeted out the practice lines for today. Okay, so you got Bunting, Tavares, Marner, obviously.
Yep.
Nylander, Kerfoot, Kasha.
There you go. Yeah.
And Robertson is back on the fourth line with Clifford and Spezza. So that's one guy that can skate, one guy that can shoot, and one guy that can kill you.
Is Simmons still out?
Simmons is still out, and Matthews is suspended. Those are the two extras at practice. And then
Robertson is on the fourth line.
He is on the fourth line.
Okay.
I mean, you can still use him. The fourth line can be used as like storage.
Yeah.
That's basically what they did with Kasha.
Self-storage.
Yeah, it's here. You're going to be storage, and also, here, second power play.
So I got to ask you this because there is more combinations that I want to talk about. But last night they tried the Riley Lyubushkin lineup together. And then you have...
He flattened Jason.
It's funny
Yeah, he did. He
it's
sure
funny
did.
how little we talk about the defense when there's competent goaltending.
Spear and shield.
Everything kind of works out when you got somebody who stops a puck.
So do you like
too.
Lyubushkin Riley?
So far. I mean, it was one game.
And TJ Brody moves over to the left side.
Yep.
Plays with Justin Hall.
I don't love that.
It was weird.
Okay.
I love it.
But we're trying stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
And then Sandin and Liljegren. who have played together a lot this year. I think they've had really good results considering how old they are.
Littlegren's got 5 assists in his last 6 games.
Sandin with the hands.
Sandin's
What are we talking about that fucking goal?
That goal was insane.
After a big hit.
Doesn't he have like a point streak going or something? He scored a lot in the last 5-6 games. Sandin as well.
I don't know. It's difficult because it's been broken up by the injury.
Yes. Yeah. But
Illness.
I think that, you know, we talk a lot about Matthews and Bunting and some of the other success stories here. But Sandin and Liljegren look like guys that you cannot scratch every night, and they're like 21 and 22.
Yeah,
and they're defensemen. That is rare, and they're playing together.
Liljegren needs to be used correctly. I think we've discovered that. I just don't like him in front of his own net. Like, that's my big complaint with him.
That's a problem you could fix, by the way.
Yeah, and like his offensive instincts are good. His neutral zone instincts are good. Generally, his decision making is good. I just don't like him in front of the net. So he's probably not a great partner for Muzzin. You know what I mean? That's fine. That's fine. I am looking forward to the battering ram of Muzzin Lyubushkin.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the Leafs have a very good problem on defense. Because if we're looking at the projected lineups for late in the season or the playoffs, I think you go back to Riley Brody.
That has always worked well.
Yeah, and then you have Muzzin, Lyubushkin, and then Sandy Liljegren. And if you're asking
Hall and Dermott to stay out, that's not bad.
If you're asking Hall and Dermott to stay out, and you're asking Dubas to go get somebody on Monday, who's that guy? Who does he replace? Is it an issue anymore? Do you take that and you go get a you go get a goaltender? I don't know.
Well,
are we asking Dubas to get a defenseman anymore?
They're going out and getting the Middleton from the Sharks.
Middleton's just a guy.
No, he's good. The Leafs want him, so he's good.
I heard, I think it was like last week or whatever, Colorado was in on Middleton as well. There's a couple teams that are.
Sorry, am I breathing heavily into the microphone?
Yeah, I was trying to do it subtly, but
sorry, I'm having problems. I guess it's because it's spring-ish, so my nose has been clogged up lately. So I apologize for breathing.
And you hover right here.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm a heavy breather, and I've gone to like ear, nose, and throat guys. And like, there's nothing wrong. I'm like, there is. There's something wrong.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, sorry.
Middleton's a guy. He's the reports.
He's the guy.
Stay-at-home defenseman type, But where does he fit in the lineup? Who are we kicking out for Middleton?
Listen. This is all I have on the mind, Jesse. Singularly focused. Package with Reimer.
Well,
Reimer Middleton.
So is that out there?
It's just something I want badly. That's all. Except, does it make sense? Yes, it does. Fuck it. I want it.
How does it make sense?
He's a very good goalie, and I love him.
Okay,
that's how it makes sense. Eat shit.
So the rumor from LeBron was that Jacob Middleton would cost a second round pick.
Okay, never mind.
For the Leafs to acquire him. He's 26, final year of a two-way contract that's $725. So, like, Middleton can be an extra defenseman, but
that's an astronomical price.
Second round pick for your seventh defenseman.
Full marks for asking.
Sure.
You always got to ask.
I mean, it's a rumor worth looking into because Dubas does do deals with the Sharks.
Do you guys want the stat that's highlighted on Middleton's resume?
This is on what, the score? Let's go.
Score.
No, God.
6 blocked shots per 60.
What?
Wow,
That's a lot of blocked shots per 60.
I don't know if that's good.
That's a lot.
That usually, it's a lot, but that usually means you're in the defensive zone and have to block shots.
Yeah. But
that means that you're not controlling the puck.
That's the debate between Corsi versus Fenwick, right? Because you could argue, you don't have the puck, so it's bad that you're blocking shots, or you could argue, well, it's a skill. It's a skill that not everyone can do or is willing to do.